Hey YouTube, Jalbishi coming at you with a video. Going to be doing some commentary over this one because it is unique and I want to explain a few things as I run. First and foremost, this is a zero Link Blade Vortex Uber Izaro kill. All the way through. This is on a zero Link Blade Vortex. So while I do have a 6 Link Queen of the Forest equipped, only one gem is inside, and that is my level 20 Blade Vortex. I was trying to show off to the stream that it's most important to take advantage of movement speed rather than damage. I wanted to prove to people that you do not need a lot of money to get this character running. You do not need a lot of damage. You are limited by how fast you can run through each zone, and I will show you that more on phase 2. For now, this is a pretty easy fight. He's got charges and a two-handed mace here. Okay, this is deadly for even the most tankiest of builds. So what I'm gonna do is hit the charge disruptor, make sure he doesn't gain any charges for later on. This is going to be important because I don't want to tank those large hits, and I do not want him to have the extra defenses that the charges allow when I'm only running a single Link. Okay, so it's important to understand your character's limits, as I do very well. What you'll notice in the video is I'm still running just as fast as I do in a 6 Link. Okay, nothing changes there, and I want people to focus on that. I'm concentrating on running the layout well, trying not to go the wrong way, using my knowledge and recognition of common layouts to completely just fly through it. I scouted out this Uber Lab in a previous run. This is my third of the day on this particular layout. So while it's not committed to memory 100%, I do have a decent knowledge of what to expect in the coming zones. So like I said, zero links, no extra damage, play smart, use your movement speed to your advantage, and you'll be good to go. I think a lot of people focus too much on damage, and here's what I wanted to explain for the second fight. Okay, here we have conduits. Now, if you understand what the conduits do, it's like this. Do you see? I'll pause the video real quick. On the right side of the screen, there's a conduit active currently. Okay, do you see this? Now, what you cannot see, do you see my cursor? Right a little bit below the screen, right underneath this XP bar, there's another conduit rising up from the floor. And my goal is to kill Izaro before that conduit reaches the top of the floor. And I, in fact, am able to do so. What this allows me to do is skip the extra long mechanic of the conduit coming out of this last pedestal right here. If I did not kill him before this started coming out of the ground, I would have had to prolong the fight and run around like a chicken with my head cut off until it was done arising from the depths. Okay, so this is a single Link, and I was able to complete that fight as fast as I would have in a 6 Link because of the, for lack of a better word, soft enrage. The boss doesn't technically get harder, but you do have to run around like a ding-dong waiting for that last mechanic to come out of the ground. Okay, so again, that fight would have been just as long on a 6 Link because I still have to wait for that second conduit to reach the top of the floor. Okay, so that's a 0 Link performing as well as a 6 Link. That's something I wanted to make a point of. Again, I'm running just as fast. I'm using my good gear for this. Nothing's really changed. I didn't change up anything special to make this video. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. You don't need the damage. I'm level 90 in the video, so I do have some decent, I have a decent skill tree set up, but I mean, just look at this last phase. How easy can it get? A 90% chance to evade, fortify, and a shield so I can block attacks, right? If I get hit, I have an instant hybrid flask to kind of pot up to full health again. At series promise for damage and life leech. I mean, what more do you want? This build is exceptional. I know in the past videos a lot of people wanted to see the loot. I will say I only got 2 treasure keys and none of them were overwhelming. It was pretty much standard loot. I kind of flashed it there. I apologize for not being a bit more professional. It wasn't anything too crazy. The helmet enchant I will not show because it happens far later in the video after I'm done talking to chat about why I did the zero link. So without further ado, I'm going to end the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. A zero Link Blade Vortex. I'm going to come at you again with another even better video soon. Alright, hope you enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys another time. See ya.